Well, Miami Heat missed out on another superstar, but I'm not as upset about this one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugan, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugan. And today I'm going to talk about yesterday's big blockbuster trade as you had the Phoenix Suns trading Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. Excuse me, if you're subscribing to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, yo. Yeah, Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets. That's the way I predicted he would end up. Because it makes the most sense. I feel for both sides. For Houston, they were the number two seed in the West last year. Took Golden State to a game 7. And they were, a really good team. They got Emi Udoka, who is one of the best coaches in the league. And the thing was, you had Jalen Green, who had a solid regular season, but he was nowhere ready to be a playoff performer. And they needed a guy to come in that could get buckets and could be a closer as well to go along with Shagun and the athleticism of man Thompson and all them. And that's what they get with Kevin Durant, yo. And it only cost them Jalen Green and it cost them Dylan Brooks and a plethora of like mostly second round picks. I think it's a good move for the Houston Rockets, yo. I thought they would have had to get rid of Jabari Smith to make this deal possible, but the fact that they kept Jabari Smith to go along with the starting potential lineup of Fred Van Vliet, Amon Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and Shingun, that's a solid team. That's a real solid team in the West. They're better, than they were last year, and they got a shot to really make some noise now in the West with teams obviously like OKC, Minnesota, and veteran teams like the Lakers and the Warriors and them. And for Phoenix, you get a bunch of picks obviously, but you get Jalen Green, somebody who has a lot of talent, somebody who needs to put it together. You could put him alongside Devin Booker, and go from there, But so yeah, good move for the Houston Rockets, man. I think that definitely is a move that could makes them a lot better. And looking at it from my Miami Heat aspect, I'm not mad at this, yo. Would it have been nice to have Kevin Durant? Yes, but they really wanted Khalil Ware, and I wasn't willing to give up Khalil Ware for Kevin Durant. Because I don't think I look. The East is obviously more wide open next year now than ever because of the Dame Lillard, Jason Tatum, and now Tyrese Halliburton Achilles injuries, which makes the East wide open, with the exception of probably like a Cleveland and New York and Orlando. But I don't think it's a championship type of move. Like I don't think Durant, Bam, and Tyler Hero to me was enough. Now, if you could have had Durant, Bam, Tyler Hero, and Khalil Ware, you got some prospects there. So I wasn't willing to give up Ware for him. Now, would I give up Ware for potential Giannis? Yes. Giannis is younger and Giannis is a defender. Could go alongside of Bam. You could just slide Bam back to the 5 and Giannis could play the 4. But Durant at this part of his career is not going to really give you much defensively like that. So for it to work, you got to have some nice defensive pieces around, Kevin Durant. And I think losing Ware just wouldn't have made sense to me at this point. But we're gonna see. There's the DeRozan situation out there. There's talks that we could probably sign a Jonathan Kaminga, who obviously is a nice young player. We're gonna see what happens, man. Um, it's a rebuilding process. Well, we not one of the top echelon teams in the East like we've been over the last so often years. Jimmy's gone, so we got to start looking forward to building this thing basically from the ground up. And usually I'm pretty ticked off whenever we miss out on a star, but in this case, it don't bother me like that, man. man. I'm glad we hung on to where. But for the Houston Rockets, they are definitely a contender now in the Western Conference. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. Miami Heat, NBA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.